Good evening. Take page number 35, 35.
Taken, ma'am.
Okay. Any surplus or deficiency was to be adjusted by opening current account, as I told you. If the cash is like capital is excess, then we have to withdraw the capital. But we will not write to cash or by cash. We are going to use current account. If the balancing figure falls in the debit side of partner's capital account, we will write to current account. Suppose the balancing figure falls in the credit side of the partner's capital account, we will be writing by current account. Why? Because the question says you have to do the adjustment through current account. If the question is silent regarding adjustment to be made, you can write to cash or by cash. But when the question tells you to open current account, means to current account or by current account. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 4 lakh. So total goodwill of the firm is given 4 lakh. Vihan brought the necessary amount in cash for his share of goodwill premium. So the question tells you clearly Vihan is the new partner. So he is bringing his share of goodwill in cash. First you have to calculate his share of goodwill. If total goodwill is 4 lakh, he comes for how much share? 1/5. So 1/5 of 4 lakh. If you calculate his share of goodwill, you will get. And what are the journal entries I have taught you regarding goodwill? If the new partner brings goodwill in cash, there will be total 3 journal entries. Do you remember first journal entry for bringing cash, capital and goodwill? So bank or cash account debit to Vihan's capital account, the amount of capital brought by him like 1 lakh in this question, and to premium for goodwill, his share of goodwill. Then what will be the second journal entry? Not 3, only 2 journal entry will be there. So second journal entry will be for distribution of goodwill brought by the new partner among the old partner in sacrificing ratio. So now what will be the second journal entry? Distribution of goodwill. Premium for goodwill account debit to who are the old partners here in this question? To Achala's capital account, to Bobby's capital account. In which ratio you will distribute a new partner's share of goodwill? In sacrificing ratio. Here how you can easily calculate sacrificing ratio, as I told you, if the new partner comes, suppose in this question the new partner Vihan, he is coming for 1/5 share. Question does not tell you this 1/5 share of the new partner, how he is getting, like old partners, how they are sacrificing their share, who is giving how much. This is not mentioned. So whenever this type of question comes, this is the simple case. In this way, in this type of question, always the old ratio equals to sacrificing ratio. You can solve it also. If you solve, you will get the same answer. In this type of question, always the old ratio equals to sacrificing ratio. So what is the old ratio given in the question? 3:1. If you solve it, then also the sacrificing ratio you will get 3:1 only. 3:1 only. Okay. But again I am telling you, if new ratio is given in the question, this will not work. If new question is given in the question and old ratio is also given in the question, you have to calculate sacrificing ratio using the formula old minus new. Then you cannot say old equals to sacrifice. No. Here two criteria. First, the new partner, how he is getting his share is not mentioned. Who is sacrificing how much? Question does not tell you. Second, new profit sharing ratio is also not given in the question. That is the reason I am telling you that old equals to sacrifice. If new ratio is given, you have to calculate by applying the formula. Remember this. So now what is happening? Goodwill of the firm. Vihan brought the necessary. Okay, this we read. Half of which was withdrawn by old partner. What is the meaning of this line? Half of which was withdrawn by old partner means whatever the goodwill brought by the new partner was distributed among the old partner in sacrificing ratio. The old partner, half of the goodwill brought by new partner withdraws from business. So for that also I told you the journal entry. Whenever the partner withdraws share or half of the share or whatever share given in the question, what will be the journal entry? Their capital will be debited. So in this question, there who are the old partners? Achla and Bobby. Achla's capital account debit, Bobby's capital account debit to bank or cash. The amount of goodwill withdrawn by them. Liability on account of workmen compensation amounted to 80,000. Reserve created 50,000. Liability is 80,000. So 30,000 is the loss for the business. We have to write in the debit side of revaluation account. To workmen compensation, how much loss? 30,000. Achla took over stock at rupees 35,000. Who is Achla? Old partner. Took over stock at 35,000. What is the value of stock given in the balance sheet asset side? 45,000. Okay. 45,000 is the value of the stock given in balance sheet. Who is taking stock? Achla. Who is Achla? Partner. So Achla's capital account will be debited. Why? Because Achla needs to pay to the business. How much? 35,000. From where Achla will pay? Achla will pay out of her capital. Okay. So her capital account will be debited. Now what you are going to do? You have to write Achla's capital account debit 35,000. Then to in the credit side, what you will write? Which asset of the business is decreasing? Stock is decreasing, right? So you have to credit stock to stock. Okay. By how much stock is decreasing? Achla is taking for how much? 35,000, right? So stock is decreasing by 35,000. Okay, Achla needs to pay 35,000 to the business. So Achla's capital account debit 35,000 to stock 35,000. But you can see, is there any profit or loss? Yes, there is a loss for the business. How much loss? Stock is for 45,000. Achla is taking only for 35,000, means 10,000 is the loss for the business. This loss again you have to record in the revaluation account debit side. To stock 10,000. The 10,000 loss you will show in the debit side of the revaluation account. Understood or you have any doubt? Till here any doubt?
No,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, land and building was to be appreciated by 20%. Now, what is the meaning of appreciated? Appreciated means value of land and building is increased by 20%. Whenever value of any asset is increased, it means it is profit for the business. And if it is profit, we have to write in the credit side of revaluation account. Value of land and building is increased by 20,000. What is the value? It is 5 lakh given in the balance sheet asset side. It is increased by 20% means 1 lakh rupees. 20% of 5 lakh. How much? 1 lakh. By 1 lakh, value of land and building has increased. So 5 lakh building has land and building has become now 6 lakh rupees. 1 lakh is the profit. This profit we have to write in the credit side of revaluation account. By land and building 1 lakh. Then prepare revaluation account, partners capital account and balance sheet. Preparation of these accounts we will see in the next class. Okay. The adjustment I have taught you all these things. The question I have explained you. Preparation of all these three accounts, revaluation, partners capital and new balance sheet, I will teach you in the next class. That's on Wednesday, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good night. Bye.